What is up, guys? Daro Gamer 24 here, back in for another video, and today I'm going to be showing you my history project for Mohenjo and Daro. As we can see here, we have the Citadel. We shall be exploring it. Over here, if we go over here, we have the Citadel. It of course is broken down because this is an ancient civilization. Many people used to go up here. They removed it because there used to be a way to get up there, but too many people would go up there and some would, they would fall. Yeah. So they'd have to remove that due to reasons that I just explained. Here we have the ancient bridge that connected the Citadel to Mohenjo to prove that these two lands were connected. Now this is a very fancy bridge. If I do not cross this bridge, I am not legally allowed to go in there. And we have crossed. Now as you can see, Mohenjo is surrounded by some walls. You know, they're obviously ruins now because they're broken down. As we can see here, this is the houses. They're broken down, but luckily we've been able to build what we think it looked like back then. They'd obviously have a bed, a furnace, and a crafting table. And here are the broken down houses that are left after the past civilization. We humans have it much better today. Now, if you've noticed something, there are cracks in the floor. This was the sewage system. This used to carry out dirty water from house to house into, you know, sometimes they would just exit out into some wells, which we will talk about later. Here are some games. I already took the dice out of them, you know, just to play a little before this. So whoever rolled the higher dice would win these battles. Some people believe that this was an early version of chess or game. And houses were used for storage and living space, of course. Here we have the rich houses. Of course, they'd be much bigger, more livable. Of course, it's broken down because this is an ancient civilization. And look at this pit. Obviously, we were able to salvage some of the materials they had back then. Very rich people, I tell you. Chests are still locked. Don't know how to open them. We've been trying to blow them up for a while. Up here, we have, excuse me, thank you. Up here, we have the roof. Obviously, they might sit here and stargaze. You know, something cool. Yeah. They're very broken down. And a cool fact about these is that the bedrooms would have 1 to 12 bedrooms. These houses were huge. And most houses are made of mud brick, I'll have you know. Yeah. They were 2 stories sometimes too, which is cool, you know, cool info. Now if we go over here, we have the beads and the seals. So, the beads would be jewelry, you know, just like humans have them today. You know, we have phones. Yeah, that's basically it. And we have like necklaces and bracelets. That'd be a type of jewelry they had back then. Now over here we have, oh yeah, I forgot to mention the seals. So seals would mean ownership. They'd identify who owns what. So that's cool. Now the statues were used for religious purposes. So were all of these sometimes. Now, we don't really know what the statue is. It's still been a mystery. Some hypothesize it's to show humanity growing, getting further and further to the stars. Some might say it's a snake they worship. We don't know. It's a pretty cool statue, though. I wonder who built it. Yes, these walls are broken down. Now we have the pits. Well, not necessarily pits. They're wells. So there would be about 700 of these placed around this ancient village. Most of them have dried out or been covered in lots of sand. Luckily, we've been able to salvage one of them. They'd put in the water, crank some kind of machine or rope, and it'd go down here, and then they'd take it out. Very good way to get water. Now this is where the animals would live. They'd store them in here. They'd live here, they'd bathe here, they'd sleep here. And of course, this is their water supply, where they drink. And now this, ladies and gentlemen, is the Great Bath. These great baths were used for religious purposes and also to bathe in, obviously. And you could also drain dirty water out of these. And for religious rituals. Very cool facts. Now if we go over here, we have the pool. The water is somehow still in here after thousands of years, don't ask. Now we could take a quick dip. Nobody looks, nobody sees. Oh, I made a laugh. Very good, very good. And also, a fun fact is that Mohenjo is 500 acres. And the pool itself was 900 feet. Very cool. Indeed, if you ask me. But yes, that was Mohenjo. I hope you all enjoyed this. And have a very, very great day. And leave a like if you enjoy what you see. Peace.